Hello, my name is Dr. Andrew Knutson, and there is something important that I'd like to share with you. Oral health experts around the world were stunned by the discovery of a bizarre sugar molecule that holds the key to never getting another cavity, while reversing gum disease and giving you teeth that are strong as steel for years or decades to come. Now there's a simple, natural way for you to activate this sugar molecule and enjoy all of its astonishing benefits. It all comes down to a 5-second oral flush, which you can do in the comfort of your home, and it's even easier than brushing your teeth. In a moment, you'll see exactly how to do it, and you'll want to try it immediately, because the strangely powerful oral flush not only restores the health and strength of teeth and gums, it also gives you and your loved ones one powerful protection against virtually every dental problem, including yellow, stained, and decaying teeth, gingivitis, and tooth loss. It's because this oddly simple oral flush directly targets and neutralizes a hidden threat lurking in our mouths, as confirmed by international scientific studies ranging from the University of Pennsylvania's School of Dental Medicine to the Shanghai Institutes for Biological Sciences. Brushing, flossing, and trips to the dentist cannot eliminate this threat, which experts now say is the actual root cause of tooth decay, bad breath, itchy, bleeding gums, and a host of other oral issues. Yet in the following short presentation, you'll discover this ridiculously easy yet incredibly effective oral flush, which rejuvenates your smile and supercharges your oral health in just seconds. Be prepared to learn some alarming truths as well, because you're also going to see how conventional solutions, including dental care products you're likely to be using right now, may be doing more harm than good, making the hidden threat in your mouth even worse. So if you've been let down by vitamins, supplements, or fancy toothpastes or rinses, if you dread the thought of spending hours in the dentist chair for painful gum repair surgery, or implants that not only cost a fortune but put you at risk of infections and are never guaranteed to work, then this may be the most important and eye-opening presentation you see all year, because you are about to discover how to take control of your oral health to naturally restore and protect your teeth and gums, banish bad breath for good, reverse gum disease, and enjoy a confident, sparkling smile that makes everyone want to know your secret. It's all thanks to this weirdly simple oral flush that's unlike anything you've ever seen or heard about. It works no matter your age or how long you've been struggling with persistent bad breath, tooth decay, or itchy, inflamed gums. Just give this short presentation your full and undivided attention for the next 3 minutes, because what you're about to learn is going to transform your smile, confidence, and oral health forever.
I'm so glad I found this presentation because it opened up my eyes to so many things I didn't even know about, especially how I've been destroying my mouth's biome with popular mouthwashes and how these viral teeth whitening methods are actually harmful. And you know, it's no wonder I was constantly battling cavities that seem to pop up out of nowhere. But thanks to this method, I've already saved thousands on dental visits, and not to mention avoid the pain from every single procedure. And the difference it made my oral health just amazing.
So I've been struggling with my teeth for about as long as I can remember. Then, 2 years ago, things got so bad that I was about to have 4 teeth pulled out. I didn't have the money for dentures, let alone implants. But then my sister showed me this presentation. I didn't want to try it at first because, well, it sounded pretty weird. But I was desperate, so I gave it a shot, and I still cannot believe how well it worked. 6 months later, when I went to see my dentist, he was in complete shock. You should have seen his face. My teeth are healthy, and my gums are firm and pain-free.
At first, my bad breath didn't bother me too much. It would only linger for the first couple of hours after waking up, and I could easily get rid of it with like coffee or breath mint. But as time went on, it became a persistent issue that I couldn't shake off no matter what I tried. I noticed my friends turning away from me when I spoke, and my wife wouldn't even kiss me on the cheek. I was so self-conscious that I didn't want to go out of the house anymore. That's when I discovered this amazing method that completely turned things around for me. Now, I enjoy clean, fresh breath and a confidence I haven't experienced in a long time. I'm back to enjoying time with my friends, and my wife can't keep her hands off me. Thank God I found this video.
As a dentist for the U.S. Navy, my teams and I oversaw the dental health of tens of thousands of individuals, including 4,500 midshipmen who are training to become officers in the Navy and Marine Corps. I used to be a midshipman myself. When I was 18, I entered the U.S. Naval Academy and went on to join the Dental Corps. I completed my first residency at Naval Medical Center San Diego and my second at the Air Force Postgraduate Dental School, where I earned a master's degree in oral biology. Today, I practice in Annapolis, Maryland, the place where I started my journey. I'm board certified by the American Board of General Dentistry, a distinction achieved by fewer than 1% of practicing dentists. The scope of U.S. Navy dental care is huge and global. The Navy employs over 1,300 active and reserve dentists who provide services to more than 340,000 personnel, whether stationed on land or deployed at sea. On an aircraft carrier like the USS Eisenhower, which I had the privilege to serve on, our dentists are on board to provide care for over 5,000 sailors. Smaller vessels like destroyers, cruisers, and submarines do not have dentists, so we need to make sure the dental health of everyone on board is in tip-top shape before they go underway. Excellent oral care is an essential part of ensuring the readiness of our personnel, but the importance of what we do goes beyond making sure they have pain-free teeth and gums. The mouth is a critical front line for our body's defense systems and a window into our overall health. More and more studies keep coming out showing the connection between oral and general health. An issue in the mouth that may not seem serious can lead to debilitating or even life-threatening complications. According to research completed at Harvard Medical School, gum disease can mean a 2 to 3 times higher risk of heart attacks, strokes, or other severe cardiovascular events. I frequently see patients who think they're doing enough by brushing and flossing, yet they still struggle with oral health issues that cause not only physical discomfort, but anxiety and embarrassment. Unexpected cavities and excruciating toothaches, inflamed gums that are tender and swollen, sensitivity to hot and cold, making eating and drinking a challenge, or the shame of stained and discolored teeth, or persistent bad breath. There's a harsh reality behind all of this. Much of the conventional wisdom about oral health ingrained in us since we were old enough to pick up a toothbrush is either misleading or outright false. Brushing, flossing, limiting sugary drinks and snacks, and going for checkups and cleanings is absolutely important. But a truly healthy mouth, which is essential for overall wellness, requires another piece of the puzzle you've never heard about until now. I'm going to share it with you in a moment, but before I do, I need to expose 2 big lies. Lie number 1 is that our teeth are destined to deteriorate and fall out as we get older. We're told it's an unavoidable part of aging, but this is false. Our teeth are made to last a lifetime. So why don't they, for so many people? The problem is that our mouths are under constant assault from harmful bacteria and refined sugars and acids in our food and drinks, which fuel the bacteria and make them multiply and grow stronger. Then there's all the bad advice about oral health, misleading information, and products that can do more harm than good. We get to those in a minute. Lie number 2 is bacteria are bad. We're told that bacteria are to be avoided or eliminated. Advertisements tell us to buy products that contain powerful bacteria-killing chemicals, but using them can throw you dangerously out of balance. Here's why. Our mouths contain a delicate ecosystem of bad and good bacteria. This is known as the oral microbiome. According to the Journal of Pathology, Microbiology and Immunology, the oral microbiome contains over 700 species of bacteria. Some are harmful invaders. However, other types of bacteria are vital for our health. They keep bad bacteria in check so they don't gain the upper hand, along with performing other vital functions such as helping our bodies absorb nutrients and supporting our immune system. The problem with products that simply destroy bacteria is that they kill the bad along with the good. It's like burning down your house to get rid of termites, or dousing your whole yard with toxic chemicals to eliminate a few weeds. It's total overkill. This is why I'm going to warn you about some common oral care products which may be in your bathroom right now. You'll want to avoid them or stop using them right away. But first, you need to understand something called biofilm. A biofilm is a community of microorganisms that attach to the surface. In nature, the green slime that covers rocks or algae covering the surface of a pond are similar to biofilm. In the mouth, biofilm is a sticky substance that forms over your teeth. When too much bacteria accumulates in the biofilm, along with other nasty stuff like mucus, dead cells, and food debris, it turns into plaque. Plaque produces toxins that irritate the gums, leading to gum disease and inflammation. And bad bacteria in the biofilm produces acids that soften tooth enamel, the protective outside layer of teeth. Without this protection, teeth become hypersensitive. You feel discomfort or pain when you consume hot or cold foods, or even when you expose your teeth to air. It's also one of the reasons why teeth turn yellow or brown over time. The enamel has worn down to reveal their underlying color. So in order to protect yourself from tooth decay and gum disease, you need to do 2 things. First, break down biofilm. And second, make sure you've got a well-equipped army of good bacteria to keep the bad guys under control. I'm going to show you a way to do this, and it only takes around 60 seconds per day. Right now, you may be wondering about the state of your mouth. Here are some ways to spot early gum disease or to know if it's likely to strike soon. After you brush or floss, if you spit out any traces of blood, this is a warning sign. Healthy gums do not bleed. Also, your gums should be a pale pink color. If they're a reddish color, or if you feel any tenderness or soreness, or if they're receding, making your teeth appear longer than they used to be, these are more signs of gum disease creeping in. Another red flag is persistent bad breath. This is usually due to bacteria lodged in the pockets between the teeth and gums, putting them in a prime position to spread gum disease. Here's another sign. Do you wake up sometimes with a dry mouth or dry throat? Is there ever drool on your pillow? These may be indicators that during the night you're breathing through your mouth. If you snore, that's also due to mouth breathing. The danger here is that mouth breathing dries out your saliva. Saliva plays a crucial role in washing away food particles, neutralizing acids, and preventing the growth of bad bacteria. Without a consistent flow of saliva, your mouth becomes a breeding ground for the bad guys. But when you bring in reinforcements of good bacteria, which you'll see how to do in a moment, your saliva production increases, flushing out bad bacteria and providing protection for your teeth and gums. Other warning signs include feeling any pain or discomfort when you chew. Also, teeth that are sensitive to hot or cold food or drinks, teeth that feel loose, or if you feel a change in the way your teeth fit together when you bite down. And if you're carrying excess weight or your blood sugar levels are a concern, these factors can dramatically increase your risk of gum disease, which means you'll really want to start taking action now. More on this in a moment. Gingivitis is usually the first stage of gum disease, and it can be reversed with some of the tips I'm going to give you. But if you only keep brushing and flossing the usual way with the usual products, it may not be enough to prevent the next stage, periodontitis. This is when the gums pull away from the teeth, creating larger pockets for food particles and bacteria to get trapped in. This cranks up the inflammation, like gasoline being poured on a fire. The bone and connective tissue that hold the teeth in place can deteriorate. Teeth may loosen and require surgical removal. At this point, the damage is irreversible. If you detect any signs of gum disease, the goal is to stop it in its tracks and reverse it. If you aren't experiencing any signs, I'm going to show you how to fortify your mouth so it can never take hold. Because even the slightest hint of gum disease can be the start of inflammation elsewhere. Before we continue, let me take a moment to explain inflammation. Normally it's a good thing. It's your body's natural response when you get an injury or infection. Your body increases blood flow to the area and floods it with white blood cells to fight off foreign invaders, such as harmful bacteria and toxins. This causes redness, heat, and swelling. With injuries like a sprained ankle, the inflammation is short-lived. It dies down as the injury begins to heal. But when you're walking around every day with invisible gum disease, your mouth is in a never-ending state of inflammation and your body is constantly expending energy to fight it. In fact, there's growing evidence to suggest inflammation is the hidden reason behind the fatigue crisis, why so many people feel tired all the time even after getting enough sleep. Over time, when your immune system is in a constant state of high alert, fighting inflammation, it may start to malfunction and mistakenly attack normal, healthy cells. When your body attacks its own healthy skin cells, it triggers inflammation that causes red, scaly patches known as psoriasis. When inflammation occurs in the stomach and intestines, this can cause digestive problems such as diarrhea, constipation, and cramping. When it occurs in the joints, inflammation can cause painful arthritis. In the lungs, it can cause respiratory diseases like emphysema and bronchitis. And if inflammation flares up in the arteries, it can interfere with the body's oxygen supply and escalate the risk of heart disease and strokes. Science tells us more every day that inflammation is a silent killer. It destroys tissues and cells and causes oxidative stress, which is like a rusting process happening inside your body. Inflammation has also been linked to the shortening of telomeres, which are the protective caps on the end of our chromosomes. Under a microscope, they look like the plastic tips on shoelaces. Recent studies show that shortened telomeres may be the reason why some people age more rapidly and develop age-related diseases. The American Heart Association has linked shortened telomeres to an increased risk of cardiovascular disease, the leading cause of heart attacks. Researchers from the University of Connecticut School of Medicine found that they're associated with a higher risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. So now you're seeing the big picture and how everything connects. Too much bad bacteria causes biofilm to build up on your teeth. This leads to plaque, which causes gum disease and inflammation in the gums. Over time, the strain this puts on your immune system may contribute to inflammation elsewhere in the body, leading to complications that can affect everything from your skin and digestion to your joints, lungs, brain, and heart. You can also see why the usual practices like brushing twice a day and flossing are not a complete solution. In fact, some of them may be hurting more than they help. For example, a few years ago, charcoal toothpaste became popular because they're said to whiten your teeth. What they don't tell you is that charcoal is highly abrasive. Its gritty texture can wear down tooth enamel, which is the protective layer on your teeth. Without this layer, it's easier for bad bacteria to penetrate your teeth and cause cavities. So make sure your toothpaste does not contain charcoal. As for mouthwash, some popular brands contain high levels of alcohol. Advertisements often highlight their effectiveness in killing harmful bacteria. However, alcohol also destroys beneficial bacteria that produce nitric oxide, which is needed to regulate blood pressure. Studies have shown a connection between alcohol-based mouthwashes and high blood pressure, and this is why I recommend you avoid them. Also, forget about oil pulling, which some people think is a replacement for brushing and flossing. It isn't. Oil pulling involves swishing coconut oil in your mouth for 15 to 20 minutes to supposedly reduce harmful bacteria and whiten teeth, but there's no scientific evidence to support any of that. Don't get me wrong, brushing, flossing, and rinsing the right way with the right products will always be part of the foundation of a healthy oral care routine. But the smarter, more effective approach is to go beyond the basics and make sure your oral microbiome is an invincible fortress. This means not just breaking down biofilm, but also replenishing and reinforcing your good bacteria so they can stay on top of the fight. I'm going to show you a simple way to do this in just seconds. Oh, before I forget, let me tell you a quick adjustment you should make to the way you brush. I wish everyone was taught this when they first started brushing, because most people focus on trying to clean the front teeth and ignore the gum line. Hold your brush at an angle like this so you can dig down and brush the back of your teeth all the way down to your gums. There's a lot of nasty plaque hiding down there and it has direct access to your gums. Start doing this tonight. Just know that even if you choose the most natural, organic toothpaste and mouth rinses, you're still only removing food particles and some bad bacteria. Countless other bacteria are constantly entering your oral microbiome. This is when your mouth can either be a leaky old dam trying to hold back a tidal wave of invaders, or a rock-solid fortress with an army of good guys standing guard. I'm sure you'll agree we want to make your mouth a fortress. This can be especially critical for individuals who are trying to manage their blood sugar levels or weight. Global research spanning from Great Britain to Japan has shown how excess weight can increase the risk of developing gum disease. High BMI, body mass index, is known to cause inflammation in the body that often appears first in the gums. Inflamed gums bleed easily, making it easy for bad bacteria to enter them and spread infection. To make matters worse, carrying extra weight can weaken the immune system, making it harder for your body to fight gum disease. And erratic blood sugar levels, often associated with diabetes, also make gum disease much more likely. According to research from the world-renowned Cleveland Clinic, diabetes can weaken white blood cells, your body's main defense against infections. It also thickens blood vessels, which can slow down the flow of nutrients to the gums and the removal of waste products. In addition, it can decrease the flow of saliva, causing dry mouth and creating an environment where bad bacteria and gum disease can thrive. So if you've got any of these risk factors, it's even more critical for you to keep your oral biome under control. You're more likely to already be suffering from early stage gum disease, or it could be lurking just around the corner. Adding more good bacteria to your oral biome is one of the keys to reversing early gum disease and guarding yourself against it. And the benefits won't stop with your mouth. When you swallow good bacteria, it travels down to your gut microbiome. You see, your gut has its own ecosystem of beneficial and harmful bacteria. It's critical to maintain a healthy balance here as well, because the gut microbiome regulates your digestion and metabolic functions. It supports your immune system and even influences your mood. So the question is this: how do we target and kill the bad bacteria and biofilm that causes all these problems while bringing in good bacteria and creating an environment where they can thrive? If you're familiar with health supplements, you might think probiotics are an answer. Probiotic capsules contain strains of good bacteria, but not all probiotics are good for all situations. The probiotics you find in stores and on Amazon are usually designed for the gut. Your oral biome requires different strains. This is why I was excited when I received a package from a team of health researchers. They asked if I'd take a look at some samples of a new, chewable probiotic treat that they were developing. I've been approached about this type of thing before. I've been offered significant sums of money to endorse various oral care solutions. I turn them down because my rule is simple. If it isn't something I'd gladly use myself and give to my family, I would never recommend it. But when I saw the list of ingredients, I felt a jolt of excitement. I'd never seen anything like this. It's a custom formulated blend of nutrients and probiotics that break down biofilm by targeting harmful strains of oral bacteria, reinforce your oral biome with specific strains of the best bacteria, and support the health of the gut microbiome. Unlike capsules that you swallow, this is a chewable tablet, like a piece of soft candy. The taste is incredible. They call the flavor winter berry. The moment I popped one in my mouth, I thought this could be my favorite new breath freshener. And by chewing it, you're letting the ingredients go to work directly on your biofilm, breaking it apart before it can turn into plaque. The act of chewing also stimulates your mouth to produce more saliva. It's like giving a garden more sunlight and water. Saliva breaks down the nutrients in the tablets and allows them to be fully absorbed. Saliva also helps to transport minerals such as calcium to your teeth, a process called remineralization. This repairs damage to the enamel on your teeth and gives them much needed protection against cavities and tooth decay. Plus, every time you swallow, you're sending millions of health-boosting good bacteria into your gastrointestinal tract, promoting a healthier gut microbiome. Now let me take a moment to explain the ingredients and how they work. First up is Lactobacillus salivarius, LS97. We call it the sniper because it targets one of the most destructive types of oral bacteria, Streptococcus mutans, or strep mutans for short. Remember I said I'd show you how to potentially never get another cavity again? Here it is. Despite what you may have heard, sugar itself isn't the reason you get cavities. When you consume sugar, the strep mutans in your mouth uses it for energy and produces acid which can burn holes in your teeth. This is what causes cavities. So if you can neutralize the strep mutans with the help of Lactobacillus salivarius, you can stop cavities from ever forming, regardless of your sugar intake. I would never recommend eating or drinking a lot of sugar. It's terrible for your health. But it's almost impossible to avoid sugar completely, so you'll definitely want to neutralize these acid-spewing bad guys. And beyond that, Lactobacillus salivarius promotes saliva production and remineralization. It also helps your mouth to produce enzymes which can block the formation of plaque and the growth of bacteria associated with bad breath. The next ingredient is Lactobacillus paracasei, LC86. We call it the Guardian due to its ability to reduce the growth of harmful microbes, including strep mutans, while inhibiting the formation of plaque and biofilm. The formula also includes Lactobacillus acidophilus, LA85, aka the equalizer. Research indicates this powerful probiotic can help prevent the overgrowth of bad bacteria while also being effective against biofilm and gum disease. Next, there's cranberry extract and purple carrot powder. We call these the optimizers because of the numerous positive effects they can have on the mouth and body. Research suggests that cranberries possess anti-adhesive properties that can stop harmful bacteria from sticking to your teeth and forming biofilm. Additionally, cranberries may contribute to reducing inflammation and could be beneficial in treating gum disease. Other studies have shown their potential to reduce the risk of heart disease as well as type 2 diabetes because they help to regulate blood glucose levels. More potential benefits include improved blood pressure and cholesterol and better memory and brain function. And because cranberries are rich in polyphenols, they may even help reduce body mass index and assist with weight management. As for purple carrots, they're rich in vitamin A, which can strengthen tooth enamel and help to prevent dry mouth. They've also been linked to lower cholesterol levels, decreasing the risk of heart disease. And they can provide protection against age-related vision problems such as macular degeneration and cataracts. What's more, the antioxidants in cranberries and purple carrots neutralize free radicals. These are unstable molecules in your body that cause cellular damage, often leading to wrinkles, gray hair, and weakened eyesight. So by taking a daily dose of cranberry and purple carrot, you're helping to combat the effects of aging. Then there's xylitol, the disruptor. This is a form of sweet sugar naturally found in fruits and vegetables. Unlike regular sugar, which causes strep mutans to produce cavity-causing acids, the sugar in xylitol disrupts the cellular function of strep mutans so they can't damage your teeth. Anyone who brushes, flosses, and goes for checkups but still gets the occasional cavity should be adding xylitol to their routine to shut down strep mutans. This sugar hack can make it possible to never get another cavity. This powerful combination of probiotics and nutrients would already stand on its own as an extremely effective, one-of-a-kind oral health solution. Yet this formula takes a huge leap forward by also including BioFresh Clean, raising its effectiveness to a whole other level. This ingredient is a breakthrough innovation in oral care that is clinically proven to attack and remove biofilm, while leaving good bacteria untouched so they can keep performing their important duties. The enzymes in BioFresh Clean break up biofilm into smaller particles, stopping their ability to stick to the surface of teeth. Then the pieces are transported away, leaving you with a clean, fresh mouth and healthier oral biome. Clinical studies have proven that people who use BioFresh Clean compared to brushing alone have 47% less biofilm after 24 hours. This number jumps to 60% after just 8 days of use. After reviewing this formula, I was so impressed I contacted the team behind it. I learned they spent over a year working with expert researchers to come up with this breath-freshening, chewable probiotic treat that you can take in the morning or evening or carry with you to use anytime. Now, after spending months advising the team behind this innovative oral health solution, I'm proud to introduce it to you. It's called ProvaDent. This is the first and only probiotic treat that uses a unique 3-step process to target the root cause of bad breath, tooth decay, and gum disease while replenishing your oral biome with the good soldiers it needs. The first thing you'll experience is amazingly fresh, clean breath. But ProvaDent doesn't just cover up bad breath temporarily like gum, mints, or breath spray. It works on the root cause and fills your mouth with long-lasting freshness. Then the benefits go beyond your mouth, helping to balance and protect the gut microbiome for better overall health. Each tablet is packed with nutrients that support strong teeth and gums. Crisp, fresh breath and a healthier microbial balance throughout the body.
It's done so much for my confidence because, hey, your smile is your best accessory, right? I'm definitely going to continue to use ProvaDent. I don't leave my house without it.
ProvaDent contains nutrient-rich purple carrot powder and 4 strains of probiotics. I just chew 2 tablets each day with water.
It's like I discovered a hidden secret to feeling fantastic all the way around. Thank you so much for this.
It's really true what they say. A healthy smile is a reflection of a healthy life. I'm so grateful I found this.
When you try ProvaDent, you'll experience the difference and it'll elevate your dental routine.
In just seconds per day, I feel like my mouth is getting a deep, refreshing cleanse and protecting my teeth and gums at the same time. The amount of money this has saved me is just another bonus. ProvaDent really is a game changer.
Together, ProvaDent's unique combination of super ingredients activate a 3-step triple wave process. Step 1. ProvaDent breaks down biofilm and washes it away. It directly attacks bacteria that are the root cause of bad breath, works to prevent bacteria from sticking to the surface of teeth, and fills your mouth with crisp, minty freshness. Step 2. Your oral biome is flooded with reinforcements of good bacteria. They take the fight to the bad bacteria hiding in your gums and other hard-to-reach places. They set up defenses and can turn your mouth into a fortress against tooth decay, gum disease, and inflammation. Step 3. Each time you swallow, good bacteria travels down into your body. This supports a healthier gut microbiome, which is crucial for many of your body's essential functions. ProvaDent only uses high-quality probiotics in their purest form. Lower quality probiotics may contain different strains that don't interact well with each other, or the good bacteria in the probiotics might be mostly dead by the time you take it. This means hardly any benefits. But with ProvaDent, you're getting live strains that have been carefully chosen, tested, and formulated to work together in a synergistic way. Like a team of superheroes, where each has their own special powers, and when you put them together, they become unbeatable. ProvaDent is vegan and organic. It's safe, non-GMO, and non-habit forming. It contains no stimulants or toxins. Every bottle of these soft probiotic treats is manufactured in the USA in a GMP certified facility under strict and sterile standards. Just chew 2 tablets a day, or more if you want. You'll never complain that you don't have time because ProvaDent is the most convenient oral health solution on the market. Carry it with you in your pocket or purse. Taking it is as easy as popping a breath mint in your mouth. So now I'm guessing you want to know how to get started with ProvaDent. You're ready to try these probiotic treats for yourself. And you should be, because ProvaDent is the first and only scientifically backed probiotic treat that uses the triple wave process to break apart biofilm and keep bad bacteria under control while replenishing the good. No shortcuts were taken with this formula. ProvaDent doesn't contain any fillers or binders, which other supplements use to lower costs. But by adding those artificial ingredients, the main ingredients are weakened. With ProvaDent, the focus is always on purity and quality, so you experience the best possible results. With every bottle, you're guaranteed a premium, state-of-the-art product filled with clinically tested and proven ingredients. When you consider all of this and compare ProvaDent to other oral or probiotic supplements, which may only deliver a fraction of ProvaDent's benefits, it's clear that one bottle could easily cost 3 or 4 times as much as today's price. We'll get you to the price in a moment, and I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. Keep in mind, according to the American Dental Association, the average cost of a checkup and cleaning stands at $288. With a recommended 2 visits per year, that's a total of $576. Now add that to the cost of oral care products which you use daily, which can easily amount to a few $100s per year. All told, you could be shelling out close to $1,000 each year, and that's just for maintenance. You're not enhancing your oral health. You're not fortifying your teeth and gums. You're just hoping your mouth can keep holding up against the endless bacterial invasion, and it only gets harder over time. If you stick with your current routine, you could easily suffer another unexpected cavity. A filling can cost you over $400. A root canal to save an infected tooth can cost $2,000. And those are minor procedures. If you require a bone graft to replace bone destroyed by gum disease or dental implants, it could set you back up to $6,000. And we're only talking about the harmful effects to your mouth. You can just imagine the overwhelming costs of treating the systemic health problems that gum disease and chronic inflammation can lead to. So let me ask you, how much would you be willing to invest in a simple, done-for-you solution that fortifies your teeth and gums, turns them into a stronghold against tooth decay and disease, and safeguards the health of you and your loved ones? Beyond the undeniable health benefits, ProvaDent is also a state-of-the-art breath freshener. It doesn't just camouflage bad odors, it wipes out bad breath at the source and replaces it with cool, crisp freshness that extends to every conversation, every close interaction. How much would this all-in-one oral health solution be worth to you? $300? $400? $500? It's not easy to put a price tag on a breakthrough like this. There's never been a probiotic treat that includes cutting-edge ingredients like BioFresh Clean. You can pop in your mouth anytime for an instant burst of long-lasting freshness, and that rejuvenates and fortifies your oral biome at the same time. Each ProvaDent tablet contains 7 billion good bacteria that go to work immediately, launching an all-out attack on harmful bacteria and biofilm, and restocking your mouth and body with a fresh army of soldiers to stand guard against any threat. There is simply nothing else like this on the market. The ProvaDent team figured that to make it affordable for most people, but also cover the high cost of ingredients and some of the research and development time, the retail value of one bottle should be $199. That would be a bargain considering what these probiotic treats can do for you and your loved ones. But because they want to put ProvaDent into the hands of as many people in need as possible, they worked out a way to slash the price much lower. They cut out the middlemen. Instead of selling it in stores or on Amazon, ProvaDent is only available on this website. This way, more savings get passed along to you. This means you don't need to invest $199 for one bottle, not even $99. Look below this video and you'll see the deep discounts you can claim today. Each bottle contains 60 tablets. That's a 30-day supply if you enjoy 2 tablets a day. There are no hidden fees or subscriptions. And your investment today is completely risk-free because you're covered by a no questions asked 60-day money-back guarantee. However, I do need to warn you, the price per bottle might double in the very near future. The price of ingredients only keeps going up. Remember, each time you enjoy one of these probiotic treats, you're doing much more than just killing random bad bacteria. ProvaDent's triple wave process attacks the precise root cause of tooth decay, gum disease, and bad breath. It promotes a more balanced gut microbiome as well. A healthy gut helps our body work the way it should, assisting with nutrient digestion, supporting the immune system, and defending against infections. What's more, your gut microbiome plays a big role in how you feel. A growing body of research shows that your gut microbiome can directly affect your brain chemistry. In fact, nearly 90% of the body's serotonin, the feel-good hormone, comes from your gut. So improving your gut health may boost your mood too. In each tablet of ProvaDent, you get 7 billion soldiers to help maintain order and balance. And don't forget the link between inflammation, which can begin with gum disease, and premature aging and age-related diseases. Or the fact that as we get older, brushing and flossing alone can't stop our teeth from growing weaker. With ProvaDent, you're putting armor on them, giving them added protection, nourishing and fortifying every tooth so they stay sturdy and dependable. You've only got one set of teeth. And now you understand what your body and mouth need to stay in control of this battle, because every day billions of harmful bacteria cells are storming the gates of your oral biome. This is why I strongly recommend picking up a 3-month supply of ProvaDent or more while these discounts are available. This isn't a battle where you can plant a flag and declare victory. It's a long war you always need help winning. But with just 2 tablets of ProvaDent per day, you can rest assured that you're keeping the invaders at bay, actively nurturing your oral health and guarding your overall well-being. Choosing a 3 or 6 month bottle package also means you can share ProvaDent with your loved ones. Just imagine your spouse or partner leaning in and being delighted by your crisp, fresh breath. They're bound to light up with curiosity when you tell them about ProvaDent and all its astonishing benefits. They may ask if you've got a bottle to share. By choosing a 3 or 6 month bottle package, you're not only ensuring your own ample supply of ProvaDent, you're opening the door to a shared journey towards better health with your loved ones. Now, because you've made it this far, I know you're serious about taking charge of your oral health. You understand how critically important this is. And because we're deeply committed to helping you every step of the way, when you order a 3 or 6 bottle package, you also get the following free digital bonuses. We'll give you the links for these bonuses immediately. Just click on the links and they'll open on your phone, tablet, or computer. You can also print them out if you wish. Free gift number 1 is Beyond the Brush, the insider's guide to sparkling oral health. This handy ebook is full of bite-sized tips for a big-time smile you'll want to show off to the world. Beyond the Brush includes do-it-yourself secrets for naturally whiter teeth using ingredients you've got in your kitchen, the odd reason why cavities can be contagious, and how to protect your mouth and your partner's. A simple at-home remedy for canker sores to clear them up overnight using household ingredients. A do-it-yourself cavity repair method that can save you a trip to the dentist. Quick tips to banish dry mouth so that even while you sleep, your mouth is washing away bad bacteria and biofilm. A way to test your favorite drink in seconds to know whether it may be damaging your tooth enamel. and a little-known toothpaste that promotes remineralization and strengthens tooth enamel by adding a new layer of protection, and much more. Free gift number 2 is Tooth or Dare, Dental Lies and Myths Exposed. We've talked a lot today about cutting through the bogus products and false information that have been sabotaging your oral health. This book exposes other myths and deceptions and arms you with more easy-to-follow tips that you can combine with ProvaDent for a clean, healthy mouth and strong teeth that last a lifetime. You'll discover strange facts you never knew about brushing, including more tips on how and when you should brush, and toothbrushes to never use. More oral care products and practices to avoid, the alarming truth about zero-sugar diet drinks, why flossing is not effective when you do it a certain time of day, and when you should floss. Also, you'll discover an odd flossing tip to detect the exact source of bad breath, and some simple, natural methods that make breath-freshening effects of ProvaDent even more powerful. When you invest in a 3 or 6 bottle supply of ProvaDent, the 2 bonus gifts are yours, absolutely free. And when you claim 6 bottles, in addition to getting the deepest possible discounts and the free bonuses, your shipping is free to anywhere in the US. As you can see, we're dedicated to getting you maximum results. We want to make sure you're covered in every way. When you combine ProvaDent with just a handful of the tips and tricks and the bonuses, you'll fast-track your results and pave the way for greater overall wellness. Imagine in just a few minutes per day, you're cleaning your mouth of biofilm and bacteria that cause foul-smelling breath, cavities, gum disease, and inflammation, especially bacteria and toxins hiding deep in your gum pockets where brushing and flossing can't reach. Just be sure to chew at least 2 tablets a day. You'll want to enjoy more, and that's perfectly fine. You can take ProvaDent after you brush, bring it with you on the go, or pop one in your mouth before a close encounter. Now, because you haven't sat in my chair for a checkup, I don't know whether gum disease is creeping in or if it may just be around the corner. But if you're over 35 years old, if you're showing any signs of tooth decay or gum issues, or if you just want to make today the day you take charge of your oral health and wellness for you and the people you care about, then I strongly recommend you take ProvaDent for at least 3 to 6 months. This is also a smart move if you're dealing with excess weight or erratic blood sugar, since those conditions make you especially vulnerable to gum disease and inflammation. We want to make sure you're protected. And it would be a shame to be so close to reversing early-stage gum disease or never having to face it and never getting another cavity only to realize you've run out of ProvaDent. We can't guarantee when the next batch will be in stock. And if you're lucky enough to get your hands on some more, the packages you see below could be twice as expensive as they are right now. This is why today we're offering our 3 to 6 month packages at the deepest possible discounts. 3 bottles gets you the bonuses. 6 bottles gets you the bonuses plus free shipping to anywhere in the US, so you won't spend an extra penny to get your supply of ProvaDent rushed to your door. But I can't guarantee this offer will be available if you leave this page and come back later. Now is the time to stock up for the biggest possible savings. You won't find this opportunity anywhere else. ProvaDent is not sold in stores or on Amazon or on any other website. If you see ProvaDent being sold elsewhere, it's not the authentic formula. The only place where you can order it is right here on this page. And this page will only be up as long as we have bottles in stock. If you're feeling a bit skeptical, I understand. In my profession, I've come across hundreds of oral care products, and I've seen firsthand how frustrating it is for people who follow the standard mainstream advice and still suffer from embarrassment and discomfort due to their declining oral health. You may have tried other products only to be left disappointed. But with ProvaDent, you can try it out with complete confidence because you're fully protected by an ironclad money-back guarantee, good for 60 days. This means you've got 2 full months to decide whether this is one of the best investments you've ever made in your oral health and wellness. And this money-back guarantee is no questions asked. This means if you aren't absolutely thrilled with the results you get from ProvaDent, or even if you put it aside and never get around to trying it, and you want a refund, all you need to do is send a quick email to our friendly customer support team. Then send back the bottles, even if they're empty. Every penny will be returned to you, no questions asked. Your order today is a one-time payment with no subscriptions or hidden charges. Choose your preferred package and you'll be taken to a secure checkout page. Just fill in your payment details, confirm your order, and your supply of ProvaDent will be rushed to your doorstep. And remember, when you order a 6-bottle package, your shipping is free to anywhere in the USA. You'll want to place your order right now because supplies of ProvaDent are limited. This video has gone viral and demand is growing higher every day. It can take weeks to produce a new batch since ProvaDent uses only the purest, highest quality ingredients. It also takes time for a third-party lab to test the quality of each ingredient, which makes sure all the probiotic strains are alive and fully active. This testing process must be completed before the ingredients are passed along to our manufacturer here in the USA for bottling and shipping. But it's worth the cost and effort because right now, as you're watching this video, thousands of people are enjoying the confidence and peace of mind that comes with strong, clean teeth and gums, all-day fresh breath, and a healthier and more balanced body. It's no wonder people keep coming back to order another 6-bottle package for themselves and their family and friends. This is why the one thing you don't want to do right now is miss your chance. As you choose your package below, take a good look at the multi-bottle options. This way you'll make sure you have enough ProvaDent on hand for the next several months, and you'll avoid the disappointment of running out as you're experiencing the incredible benefits. If for any reason you feel ProvaDent hasn't exceeded your expectations, you can simply return the bottles, even if you took every tablet. You'll receive a swift and courteous refund because you're protected by our 60-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. It's time to get started and look forward to a future of glowing oral health. A future where you never want to hide your mouth or shy away from close interactions. When it's time to take a picture, you proudly show off your smile. You laugh, talk, and kiss with ease because your breath is always fresh and clean. You welcome close encounters, especially with the people you love. Imagine striding through the world with unstoppable confidence and a radiant smile that draws people in, creating connections and opening doors to new possibilities and opportunities. Picture the peace of mind you'll feel knowing that your sparkling oral health is a mirror of your inner health. You'll have the satisfaction of knowing you and your loved ones are protected against the ravages of tooth decay, gum disease, and the health catastrophes they may cause down the road. Remember, mints, gum, and breath sprays only mask odors temporarily. 90% of bad breath is linked to oral health issues, and ProvaDent tackles the root cause to give you immediate and long-lasting freshness. At the same time, you're building a fortress against tooth decay and gum disease. With ProvaDent, you're not just fighting back against these threats, you're actively preventing them. By now, you know how deeply oral health is connected to your overall wellness. You also know that by fortifying your mouth with ProvaDent, you're not just giving your teeth and gums the care and support they deserve. You're helping to safeguard your overall health too. And you're doing it in the easiest and most convenient way possible. Chew a tablet anytime, anywhere. Meals even taste better when you've got a clean, fresh mouth. And you and your loved ones can enjoy ProvaDent knowing you're taking a totally safe, natural approach without any harsh chemicals or artificial ingredients. So now you're standing at a crossroads. You've got 3 paths ahead. You could take path 1. This means leaving this page empty-handed and going back to your usual habits. You'll keep trying to remember to brush. You might floss here and there, use a decent brand of mouthwash, but we know this isn't a complete solution. The health of your mouth and the brightness of your smile won't magically improve on their own. They'll only worsen over time. This can not only mean pain and aggravation and the shame of discolored teeth and bad breath, but also some hefty dental bills in your future. Then there's path number 2. You can use what you've learned today to make some adjustments to your oral care routine. I showed you a better way to brush, you know some products to avoid, but deep down you know you still aren't solving the root problems. Your mouth will be under constant attack from billions of bad bacteria cells. Biofilm is forming relentlessly. Inflammation may be brewing beneath the surface, setting the stage for future problems beyond tooth loss and gum disease. The stakes are high, and the health of your entire body could be in the balance. Then there's path number 3. This is the easy path. The one you know makes complete sense. Secure your supply of ProvaDent at the deepest possible discount, and you'll do so knowing you're risking nothing at all, because you're completely protected by a money-back guarantee, no questions asked, good for 60 days. Now it's time to get started. All you need to do is look below this video and click on your preferred package. On the next page, you'll enter your payment information on our secure encrypted order form. All of your details will be kept totally confidential. Your bottles of ProvaDent will be shipped immediately to your doorstep. By ordering 3 or 6 bottles, you get the deepest discounts plus the bonus gifts, and 6 bottles gets you free shipping to anywhere in the US. With ProvaDent, it's not just about a better mouth, it's about a better you. I want to thank you for watching this, and I'm excited for you to get started. Don't let this moment slip away. Your journey towards optimal oral health and wellness begins now. Still here? Maybe you've still got some questions. I want to make sure you feel absolutely comfortable about your decision to invest in ProvaDent today. So let me answer some of the most common questions we receive. Question number 1. How exactly does ProvaDent work and how will it help me? First, in order to understand how ProvaDent works, we need to dispel some false beliefs. You've probably been led to believe bacteria is bad. Most people associate bacteria with infections and disease. But the truth is, a lot of the bacteria in our mouth and our body is good and necessary. This is why products that simply kill bacteria can do more harm than good. While these products might wipe out the bad guys, they're also killing off the good guys that are essential for a healthy mouth and body. What makes ProvaDent so special is that it doesn't just kill a bunch of random bad bacteria. The BioFresh Clean in every tablet targets and destroys biofilm, the sticky film on your teeth where harmful bacteria grow. It also contains specific probiotic strains that attack strep mutans, which are the reason you get cavities. At the same time, ProvaDent repopulates your mouth with good bacteria, 7 billion of them to be precise, and provides a clean, healthy environment where they can thrive. What's more, every time you swallow, you're sending good bacteria down the intestinal and respiratory pathways and into your gut microbiome, where these soldiers help to restore balance and defend you against future threats. By trying out ProvaDent today, you're taking advantage of our deepest possible discounts. Just click on your preferred package and complete your order on the next page. Question 2. Are there any side effects? ProvaDent is designed for all ages. All the ingredients have been proven to be safe in clinical trials. They're constantly tested for purity and to ensure against toxins and contaminants. And ProvaDent is manufactured in a certified USA facility under strict and precise standards. So we're confident in saying that ProvaDent is one of the purest oral health solutions you'll find on the market. As always, if you currently have a medical condition or you're taking any prescription medications, we advise you to show a bottle of ProvaDent to your doctor before you take it, just to put your mind at ease. 3. When and how should I take ProvaDent? We recommend you chew 2 tablets each day, the same way you would enjoy a breath mint. For best results, I recommend taking it after breakfast and right before bedtime. If you want to take more than 2 per day, it's perfectly safe to do so. Just make sure you order enough because this is a new daily habit you're going to love sticking with. 4. What if it doesn't work for me? How does the money-back guarantee work? This one's easy. If you aren't completely satisfied with the results you get from ProvaDent, or even if you don't wind up using it for any reason, you can send an email to our friendly customer support team and request a full refund. No questions asked. You're covered for 60 days. That's 2 full months to decide whether this is one of the best investments you've made in yourself in a very long time. 5. How do I get started? All you need to do is look below the video and click on the package you prefer. Don't forget the multi-bottle options because they give you the steepest possible discounts along with the valuable bonus gifts. And when you order 6 bottles, your shipping is free as well. On the next page, you'll see our secure checkout form. You'll enter your details and place your order with 1 click. To ensure your privacy, all your information is protected by advanced encryption technology. Our shipping facility will get to work right away to make sure you receive your supply of ProvaDent as quickly as possible. Thanks again for spending your time with me today. I look forward to hearing about your success with ProvaDent.